All right, so this is part two. I'm using league creation and had 10 conference. Going to have 10 conferences of 12 teams. I know it's a little bit different than what yesterday was, but I went freeform, and then now I have to set up all the fixtures. But now this will create fixtures and all that. So hopefully this works. So, well, Legends League for real, August 24, 2024. Well, because it jumped 7 days to August 31st for the first full day of NCAA coverage. So the Cutters NCAA Legends League, at least it's there. So you see the ACC, which I nicknamed Eagle Cavalier. You got Clemson, you got Notre Dame, Florida State, NC State, Boston College, Maryland, Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech, Miami, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. Duke actually would have a team, but because Duke doesn't really have a team that I like, or Wake Forest, well, the 97 Irish, since Duke did not have a team, I put a random team from last year's Cutter NCAA tournament, and Tennessee, 1950 Tennessee will sneak in. I call Big East and Friends. I call Night Bowl the big old Big East from 2012. You have West Virginia, Cincy, Louisville, Rutgers, Pitt, Penn State, South Florida, and Syracuse making it. Well, I can't remember what Big East team. Yeah, UConn didn't get a team. So Penn State, I put the '69 Penn State team in, and then the four independents: BYU, Notre Dame, Navy, and Army. I put one of those teams in to make up the Big East. And then you got Conference USA called Old Mustang, Seven Miss, Marshall, East Carolina, Florida, Central Florida, Alabama, Houston, Texas, Seven Methodist, Rice, UTEP, and Tulane. There were some Conference USA teams that did not get their teams. Like Memphis didn't get a team, UAB didn't get a team, and somebody didn't get. Let's say Tulsa. And I had Tulsa 44. Uh, I don't know what I did, but yeah, Tulsa didn't get a team, but it kind of did. So there were some changes like Alabama, Texas, Orange Conference USA, and Florida. I put some teams in there. Pacific 12, Bear Trojan, as I call it, had no problems. All 12 schools had somebody. Oregon, Stanford, Washington, Cal, Oregon State, Washington State, USC, UCLA, Utah, Arizona State, Arizona, and Colorado. The Southeast, Wildcat Tigers, I call it. No major changes. Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Tennessee, LSU, Bama, Arkansas, Auburn, Mississippi State, and Ole Miss have teams in it. Now, of course, that was before Texas A&M and who else barged in? Yeah, Missouri. Before those two came in, so Wildcat Tiger there. Mid American, I call Hawk Rocket. Ohio State, Kent State, Bowling Green, Miami, Ohio, Buffalo, Oklahoma, Northern Illinois, Toledo, Michigan, Tulsa, Penn State, and Central Michigan getting teams in there. There were a few MAC teams that didn't have the power. Eastern Michigan, I don't think. In Western Michigan, didn't have a team. Now, there were problems because there are certain seasons that you have to buy in this game. Like anything after 2012, you have to buy. So practically, that's why, like, Western Michigan, I know, would have had at least one team in there, but because I would have had to buy the season, yeah, they're out of there. The Big Ten, I call Hawkeye Lion. Michigan State, Michigan, Nebraska, Iowa, Northwestern, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Penn State, Purdue, Ohio State, Illinois, and Notre Dame have a team in there. Indiana did not have a team worthy yet, so I put one Notre Dame team in there. The Big 12 is called Wildcat Orange, with Nebraska, Oklahoma State, K-State, Michigan, Baylor, Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Texas Tech, and Kansas getting a team in there. There were some changes for the Big 12, like, well, Iowa State didn't get a team in there. So that's why Tennessee's in there. The Mountain West, I had the 8 Mountain West teams, and then I added 4 from the WAC. So the 4 teams from the WAC were Nevada, LSU, Hawaii, and San Jose State. I moved them to the Mountain West. Well, Texas Christian, Boise, Wyoming, San Diego State, Air Force, Colorado State, Notre Dame, and USC putting schools in those ones. And then the Sun Belt was L Tech, Army, Notre Dame, South California, Minnesota, App State, Miami, LSU, Middle Tennessee, Texas, Georgia, and Bama. So hopefully this works. Set everything up. Let's save. Let's hope this works because this doesn't work. I don't know what to do. In essence, I think the lead creation works. Yeah, because when I looked at my stuff, it's like many divisions had 12 teams in it. So what happened is the ACC got the 12. Big East had 8, and Independent's 4. So I combined Big East and Independent. Big 10 had 12. The Big 12 actually had 10 at first. Then it added Nebraska. One Nebraska team, one Michigan team to make 12. Conference USA had 12 off the bat. MAC had 13 for some reason. So I sent the 83 Nebraska team out of the MAC. Mountain West had 8. So what happened is the WAC had 8. Well, the Mountain West and Sun had 8 each. So I added 4 each to make 12. And all that resetting and saving. Okay. Let's hope this works. This is the one, right? Ah, I did it. So yeah, and I put a college bowl. Yep, see, 60 matchups, 120. Yep, starts August 31st because it does 7 days ahead. Week 11, so 11 weeks. So one game, I guess, within their own things, right? Penn State Army, for example. 45 to 69 Penn State. Yeah, so they play with, I think they play interdivision. Yeah, they play interdivision with each other. Yeah, it's conference games only and all that. Oh, well, conference games and all games. Well, I think everyone has conference games and all that. So you see the lineups and all that. And then you can even have the real stats, like the real, like 12 and like what they were in real life and all that. I guess we could kind of do something like that. All right, so the ACC, like these teams in real life, you see every team, you see a couple of undefeated teams in real life. You see like 7-3-1 and like 8-3, 90 Virginia. So the 81 Clemson team were national champions. That's why they're here. The 70 Irish shocked Texas to win the national championship. Well, that was in the Cotton Bowl. 93 Florida State won the national championship. 72 North Carolina State was kind of the best. I think they won like the Orange Bowl or something. That's why I put an NC State team. 84 Boston College, that was the season. Flutie did his magic over Miami to Phelan. 53 Maryland, they won the national championship. 98 Virginia Tech, getting to the BCS final. 90 Georgia Tech, who shared the 91 national championship with Colorado. 83 Miami, winning the big game against Nebraska that was a huge game, getting them the national title. 83-84 national title. 48 North Carolina, I can't remember what bowl game they won, but that's why they got in. 1950 Tennessee, they were, I think, a national champion. In 1990, Virginia was the best Virginia team out there. They actually were number one in the nation for a little bit before Georgia Tech beat them. The Big East, a lot of undefeated teams. 6 teams undefeated. The 07 West Virginia, the best West Virginia team out there. They were close in that season. 09 Cincy, same thing. They went to a BCS bowl game. 2004 Louisville, they were perfect before they faced Boise State in a key bowl matchup. 2006 Rutgers, who surprised a lot of people. 76 Pitt, national champions. 69 Penn State were kind of national champions, but were independents, so they didn't have much of a thing. 2007 South Florida, when they actually shocked the world and went on a few rallies. 1959 Syracuse, national champs. 84 BYU, national champs. 1924 the Four Horsemen, national champions. 57 Navy were the best of a weird bunch. And the 45 Army team, national champions. Conference USA, 89 South Miss, even though they were 5-6. And 01 East Carolina. Those two teams actually had weird stories. 89 South Miss, that was when Brett Favre threw the Hail Mary to beat Louisville. 97 Marshall, with Randy Moss and their 01 East Carolina. That was the team that played in the GMAC Bowl, the highest scoring bowl game ever against Marshall. 08 Florida, I think they were national champs. 98 Central Florida, best of a bunch. Couldn't do the 2015 or 16 UCF team because obviously I would have divided the season. 61 Bama, undefeated. They were national champs. 89 Houston, great offense and all that, despite the fact that, they were picking up poor SMU. 05 Texas, national champs. 81 Southern Meth, who does pretty good team, but of course, the start of the whole booster problem ruined their chances national title. 53 Rice, who won the Cotton Bowl. That was the Dickie Mago run that Tommy Lewis tried to prevent. UTEP, 1965, best UTEP team out there. And 98 Tulane, who were 12-0 somehow. Pac 12, 2010 Oregon. Yeah, everyone, the lowest was two, most losses were 2, so that's great. 2010 Oregon went to the BCS title game, lost to Auburn on a field goal. 2010 Stanford, they were looking good with Andrew Luck. They tried to make a run. 91 Washington, co-national champs. 49 Cal, very good. I don't think they were national champs. 2000 Oregon State, who shocked a lot of people by going 11-1 because Oregon State was very poor in the Pac-10 in history. Washington State 97, the Ryan Leaf-led team that lost the Rose Bowl to Michigan. 2004 USC, one of the greatest teams ever. 54 UCLA, who won the Rose Bowl and were undefeated. 2008 Utah, who shocked a lot of people by going 13-0. 1996 Arizona State, who looked like they were good, but then, plummeted to, they had the Rose Bowl one, and then Ohio State stole it from them. 93 Arizona, very good team with Bruschi on defense, and 1990 Colorado, co-national champs. SEC, I know Kentucky had 5 losses, which is shocking. 01 Carolina. Well, I had to pick a South Carolina team. 1980 Georgia, national champs. 96 Florida, national champs, I think, yeah. 1948 Vanderbilt, the best of a bunch. 2007 Kentucky, they were picked because Kentucky made a couple massive wins on home turf. They beat LSU in triple overtime, if memory serves me right. 98 Tennessee, the team that went undefeated and took out 98 Arkansas's national title hopes. 58 LSU, Billy Cannon's season when they won the national title. 65 Alabama, pretty good team. 69 Arkansas, the team that almost took down Texas that year and could have been in the national title hunt, but no. 2010 Auburn, BCS champs. 63 Mississippi State, the best of a bad bunch, and 1960 Ole Miss, who were close. The Mid-American, 1969 Ohio State. Kent State, I know it was 4-8, but I had to pick a Kent State team, and I had to pick a Buffalo team. That's why those two were in. 2004 Bowling Green, decent team. 2003 Miami, Ohio with Roethlisberger at the helm. 1974 Oklahoma, national champs. 2011 Northern Illinois, decent team. 69 Toledo, undefeated. They weren't in a conference, so they couldn't do much. 97 Michigan, national champs. 1944 Tulsa, figured they were okay. 86 Penn State, national champs. And 2009 Central Michigan, who were making runs. The Big Ten, you got 66 Michigan State. Yeah, everyone got at least 2 losses, and that was more. 66 Michigan State, 1947 Michigan, national champs. 66 Michigan State, close to national champs. 95 Nebraska were national champs. That was the year they crushed Florida in the Fiesta Bowl. 1960 Iowa were pretty decent. 95 Northwestern, the team that shocked a lot of people by winning the Big Ten in the first place, because Northwestern was not really a good school, because in the 80s they were the losingest Division I program. But yeah, in 95 they went to the Rose Bowl, lost to SC, but hey, doesn't matter. They beat Notre Dame though. 1940 Minnesota were national champs. 1993 Wisconsin, the best of a bad bunch. They won the Rose Bowl that year. 94 Penn State, co-national champs. 66 Purdue were in the contention for national champions. 2002 Ohio State, national champs. 1924 Illinois, Newt Rockne. No. What? Someone help me. Red Grange, that's it. And then 1949 Notre Dame, undefeated. The Big 12, every team has 2 losses or fewer. 83 Nebraska, the team that lost to Miami in that famous game, they were a point-scoring juggernaut. 2011 Oklahoma State, a good one-loss team. 1998 Kansas State, who shocked everyone by winning the Big 12 and going to the BCS a bowl game. 1932 Michigan, undefeated. 1956 Baylor, the best of a bad bunch. 1956 Oklahoma, in the midst of that 47-game winning streak. 1960 Missouri were a decent team. 1977 Texas were in that colluded convoluted. National Title Hunt, 1939 Texas A&M undefeated, 1938 Tennessee undefeated, 2008 Texas Tech, the team that beat Texas on the Michael Crabtree touchdown catch, and 2007 Kansas that shocked a lot of people by going with one loss. They were almost in the BCS title game if it wasn't for Missouri. The Mountain West, I know that Hawaii's got a team. I think I picked the wrong Hawaii team. I thought it was the 07, I guess it was the '07 Hawaii team that went undefeated. I picked the wrong one. Whoops. I meant to pick the one Hawaii team. I thought Hawaii, I'm like, Hawaii wasn't undefeated in '07, that crazy season. Guess I was wrong. Well, stupid me. Sorry, Hawaii. I feel so bad for you. 2010 Nevada, decent team Kaepernick. 2003 LSU with one loss. 1990 San Jose State, the best of a bad bunch. 1938 Texas Christian undefeated. 2004 Boise State, that great game against Louisville. 1966 Wyoming, great team. 1969 San Diego State, best of a bad bunch. 1985 Air Force, the best they got. 1997 Colorado State, the best they got. 1966 Notre Dame, national champs. And 1932 USC, national champs. And finally, the Sun Bowl, the Sun Belt, Middle Tennessee, the lowest with 3 losses. 77 L Tech, good team. 44 Army, national champs. 30 Notre Dame, national champs. 70 South Carolina, national champs. 34 Minnesota, national champs. 2007 Appalachian State, the team that dared to dream big, 2-time IAA/FCS champions, defending champs, went into Michigan and beat Michigan. 2000-01 Miami. 2007 LSU, their 2 losses in triple overtime to Kentucky and Arkansas, pissing me off. I should have picked 07 Arkansas by my standard, but the 69 Arkansas team was better, I feel. 2009 Middle Tennessee, 1969 Texas, national champs thanks to Nixon. 1942 Georgia, national champs, and 1934 Bama, national champs. So those are your real stats. Stats, leaders, highlights, teams that give you that. Options. Okay. Default Evo. Season options. Edit complete game. Season options. Start quarterback. Quarterback starts. Keep manual injury. Store game review. Live internet. Touchbacks less. Keep quarterback stats. I don't know what that means. Keeps quarterback starts. Season override. Injuries on. Yeah, injuries are on. Formation options. Block the blocks. Limited extra. No. I don't really care. Official rules. Offensive holding in spot. 5-yard face mask goes first down. Yep, 5 yards. Intentional grounding. Option. No advancement. Advancement of all. Defensive and last normal pass. Yep. General option. Spike available. Kneel available. Goal pass on back. End zone can defer. Quick slide. Timing rules. I don't know what the overtime rules are. Well, one overtime rule is the 2-point convert. I'm like, no. We're going to do it. Miss field goal, you restart from the line of scrimmage. Point after can return and go for 2 points. 35. Kickoff out of bounds, about 35 yards downfield. General options, volume, font size, yeah, despite helmets instead of logos. No. I think we'll be okay. Helmets face each other in the scoreboard. Play program. Main screen. Oh, that's just the main screen, but no. No slideshow. Loop program intros. Play program on the main screen. Well, that's not the main screen. Keep weather. I don't know what keep weather is. In-game options, transparency, font, blah, blah, blah. Cheerleaders. You know you want to see cheerleaders. Show formations on the field. Show penalty flags on the field. Show weather effects. Play intro, rap for spells. Open game engine, nice rules. Auto play. That's just the Simulcast team edit. I'm not really going to team. What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Trades output. Yeah, but they don't give. I said rankings, right? Okay, so let's see. Any rain games, I might just take out. I wish we could do it like by conference and all that. Summary schedule. Wish we did it by that. Because I got kind of caught up. Yeah, anything to do with rain will be deleted. Well, Missouri and Baylor will be rainy, so we'll have to play that. And Missouri wins 14-6. Shit. The Colorado Coast skies rain. Oh, 69 Arkansas, 96 Arkansas. Oh, shoot. This is the wrong week. This is week 11. Whoops. That was not meant to happen. Reps. Sorry about that. Dome Stadium, Alabama, Houston. Sorry about that. I don't think we got any rainy games, right? Well, any rain games will be taken out. I think we'll just do that. First guys. Tulane don't. We'll autoplay that one. Tulane winning. Sean King doing his job. 58-28. Okay. Honeycomb. Okay. Yeah. So there will be probably some games that will be simulcast because of rain delays. So there'll be teams playing with others. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't want any rain games. But anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond to do.